Hey guys, what's up?
Welcome back to our channel.
So today we are going to, first of all, it's been a while. I know it's been a while. Guys, a lot has been going on. As you guys know, we are all quarantined. With that being said, it just has affected our lives in different ways. We were just so busy, so distracted to upload, but we are back. I guess we're just here like talking about why we haven't been posting and what's been going on. Someone's mowing their lawn, so I hope you can't really hear that right now. Want to start?
I think you should start because you're the reason why that was a little delayed.
So this whole corona thing has been going on and it affected me, I guess, the most. In two different ways. One, I work in a hospital, so you know what goes on over there. I'm dealing with the coronavirus 24/7, which then means I get the coronavirus. Yeah. That's what happened. I got really sick. Thank God I wasn't like in a hospital or anything like that. I was sick at home for 2 weeks, and that pushed it back a lot. I was too sick to even post or even think about posting or uploading or editing. When I did get better, it got really, really busy at my job when I did go back. And
you were working 12-hour shifts.
I was working, you don't even understand. I would waking up in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, head to work, and I would be there
sometimes until 8,
10 at times. Like, it was crazy. For those who don't know, I do work in a morgue, and we do autopsies on the patients with the decedents from the hospitals. So, of course, it was an overload of deaths. It was an overload, and we were super, super busy. We couldn't even eat for lunch. That's how bad it was. We couldn't even have a second to ourselves. I've never seen nothing like it before in my life, and I don't wish that on anybody. The amount of work and the amount of just time we've spent in that morgue, oh my goodness, it was unbearable. I couldn't even, and then by the time I got home, I showered, sometimes didn't even eat, and I just went to sleep. I had no time to do any of that.
She was very moody as well.
Very moody because I didn't get enough sleep because I would go to sleep late and then have to wake up early in the morning to do it all over again with no breaks. And like every single day I was doing that until recently. It's starting to slow down enough that I can actually get a full 8 hours of sleep and just relax. When I was sick, I had Bay here with me. He didn't get sick, thank God. Or I'm sure he was positive but didn't get the symptoms that I got. He was just hanging out with me at that point, just making sure I was good.
Reality, I had a cough at the same time, so I was working my second job because my first job I worked at a school, so schools had closed down. So I was going into my second job. She has some of those conditions that could be deadly, so I told her that I would take a break, and then my mom kicked me out because she was like, no one wants to be sick, so
yeah, so he was quarantined with me for 2 weeks.
I was hanging out with Corona K for 2 weeks, and yeah, so pretty much the last video that we shot, that's pretty much when she found out that she had the coronavirus. And
what video was that?
That was the slap effects. I think that was the last video. I think it was around.
Oh yeah. I think that was the last video, and then
she found out then.
I found out in March.
Yeah, it was like the end of March.
Yeah, that I got the virus, and yeah, I didn't know in the beginning, and then it just randomly snuck up on me. Really bad headache.
Yeah, I'm not
really
gonna lie.
sick. Had a fever. It was really bad. It was
tough to be
I
around.
couldn't even sleep. I would have him up at night like crying because I could not even breathe. Like, it was the most scariest situation I've ever been in. And
I'm not gonna lie, I thought she was being dramatic, but then as we like looking up the symptoms every day, because it was a new symptom every day.
Right. Because in the beginning I didn't know I had it, so it took a while in the beginning. Remember, the tests were low. We couldn't really get a test unless you had a fever, and then Eventually I got a fever, but it still took a little while for me to actually get someone to test me. And I had to get like all of these, documents to get tested and everything. And that was when, testing was low. When it first really got big. So everyone couldn't get tested until, you had to go through this whole process. So it took me a while to get tested. I think it probably took me like almost a week to get tested. And then I found that I had it. At that point, I was feeling a little bit better, but I was still getting symptoms. None of my symptoms came at once. They came one by one, I would say.
Yeah, it was like pretty much like I said, every day was like a new
something different. Yeah, literally was just like that. Like but throughout the whole thing, I think I had a headache every single day.
That was the only thing we had in common was the headache and the cough. And mine was not bad because I may have had some of the symptoms and didn't know because I was trying to work out every day because, you're bored in the house bored, you already know. So I was just working out every day. So if I was experiencing some of the symptoms, I didn't know because the soreness and stuff like that, I would have been sore anyway from working out. So
it wasn't as bad for you. I mean, it wasn't bad at all for you compared to what I was going through. And yeah, I definitely didn't want to record any of that. I did not want to do any of, like, I couldn't even lift up my head.
Especially recording and then you everybody looking like, oh, you got the Rona.
And I also had another scare recently too, thinking that I had the coronavirus again. So for those people who think that you can't get the coronavirus twice, you can. I started feeling really sick. I had a really bad headache. I got a fever again. So I had to get cleared again to make sure I was able to go back to work because I've had the same symptoms. So it's been a process, and it's been a lot going on. But with that being said, we are back and we're going hard. We have time on our hands. He definitely has enough time to edit at this point because he's working from home. Yes, I still work full time, but it's getting a lot better. I'm actually being able to get out of work on time. I still have my weekends and my Fridays always off. So we have time to actually upload and record. Now, hopefully things start to open up and then we can actually do a lot more. So we don't really have to always do sit down talks and, because it gets a little like repetitive after a while. But we have a lot of things coming. We are in the process of trying to find a place together too. So that's interesting too because we're new to this and we're trying to find something. We might be buying a home or we might be renting. We're still in the process of that, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So that's another journey we'll take you guys on. So yeah.
It's a freak. But all in all, we have learned a lot about ourselves during this time, and I'm thankful to be around my family and to see my family and to know that everybody's healthy, and the same with her family as well.
Yeah, it was scary, but we made it through, and we're here for a reason.
She have to drag it, but go ahead.
Right? I'm gonna drag it out. Like, we have a reason, we have a purpose. Thank you for the people who actually subscribed to us, even though we took so long to upload.
That was a lot. But also, if anyone lost someone, we're sorry for that, and we hope that there are better days for you guys.
Yeah, and you guys stay strong, and I know it's affecting a lot of people, so our prayers are out to you guys as well. Stay tuned. We are going to be uploading more frequently. We have some videos that are ready to go. Just stay tuned and subscribe, like.
So let us know what kind of videos you would like to see
in the comments.
But yeah, I'm gonna start doing pranks, so hopefully you guys laugh. And mine are a little worse than hers because my sense of humor is probably worse. But all in all, it's gonna be fun, and we appreciate you guys. Until next time.
Peace.
Peace.